What's up, guys? Jordan here from Show Me Vegas, staying at a new to us property. We're staying at the Palazzo this time around, and you know what that means? That means it's walkthrough time. Never before on this channel have we done a walkthrough of Venetian or Palazzo. Today it's going to be Palazzo only because this complex altogether is massive, and just the Palazzo is going to be plenty for one video. So without further ado, let's go take a look around. We're going to do this a little bit differently this time around. We're not starting at Main Valet. We're starting out here at the main strip entrance. Palazzo is going to be found down here at the corner of Sands and Las Vegas Boulevard, directly across the street from Treasure Island. Of course, the Palazzo is merely a tower of the Venetian Resort. That's what they call this entire complex. But really, it's kind of its own self-contained hotel. Come right in this entrance into the main lobby. We're going to go right. I'll show you where the main valet is. This is main valet. This is where you're going to be dropped off by a cab or a limo. Rideshare pickup and drop off is downstairs. I'll show you that in a second, but beautiful porte cochere here. Awesome fountain. Bell desk right outside. All right, let's get back in. Bell desk inside as well. Heading back toward the main lobby. We've got parking garage elevators right here on our right. The lobby here, not quite as grand as over at the Venetian, but still pretty cool in its own right. Right here, here's where I mentioned these escalators go downstairs to the rideshare pickup and drop off, as well as the taxi stand. Palazzo actually has two of its restaurants in the lobby, which is kind of interesting. Over here on the left is Lavo. That's Italian. We ate that for dinner last night, and that was one of the top 10 meals we've ever had in Vegas. It was awesome. Highly recommend. Over here on the other side of the doors that we came in is Wakuta. Sushi and cocktails. That's high-end Japanese. On my list, Ashton's not the biggest sushi fan, but I am. I'd love to try this one out sometime. Just to the left of that is the main registration. Very pretty. Again, not quite as grand as over at the Venetian side, but still really nice. All right, let's head toward the casino. This is being filmed on a Saturday morning about 8:45 a.m. I like to do these in the morning so it's not so crowded. Believe me, this place yesterday, all day on a Friday, was super crowded. Very busy. The casino floor here checks in at about 100,000 square feet, slightly smaller than over at the Venetian, but still pretty large in its own right. I will say for a big casino, it's very easy to find your way around because it's essentially just a big rectangle. Show you the middle just a little bit. All right, let's stick to the right like we always do and go all the way around the outside of this. What we're going to do here is we're going to hit the whole casino, then we're going to go upstairs to the Grand Canal Shops and show you the Palazzo side of that. But not the Venetian side, that'll be in the other Venetian video. On our right, here's the salon. That's the high-limit gaming area. I'm not going to pan around inside there. To my left is where you're going to find most of the Pai Gow. Table games. Again, I don't film table games. I want to be respectful. Let's dip out of the casino for a second and show you something that I'm sure you've seen before. Of course, we have this gondola exhibit, which is really neat. But right behind that, the famous waterfall and a love sign here at the Palazzo. Grateful Dead bears because Dead and Company is playing over at the Sphere. They played last night. Lots of tie-dye shirts around, lots of Grateful Dead fans. This is one of the most Instagrammable spots in Vegas. I'm sure you've seen this before. Again, this is right at the Grand Canal Shops. Those are upstairs. We'll look around here and show you the entrance to Restaurant Row. I think I'm going to leave the entirety of Restaurant Row for the Venetian video, because technically, as you see that sign straight ahead, technically Restaurant Row is all in the Venetian. But as you can see, this is how you get to it here. Alright, let's loop back around, head back into the casino, and go around the outside. Right here on the right, Wolfgang Puck Cut. That's Wolfgang Puck's steakhouse. Highly regarded. We've never eaten there. Maybe one day. I do understand it's really good. Stop here on the end and show you what the casino looks like from the end. As you can see, you can pretty much just see straight from one end to the other of this large casino. Table games all in the middle there, with the exception of that pie gal, which was off to the side near the high limit room. Alright, let's head right. Venetian rewards desk right in front of us. Right past Venetian rewards is the cashier. Right around past the cashier, this is the high limit slot area. So along with high limit tables, those are on the other side. On our right, this is how you get to the Palazzo Tower elevators. Right here on the corner is Rosina, that's a cocktail lounge. There's a juice farm and a Starbucks back up this way, and just hotel elevators, like I said. Turning back around, you see Bar Luca. That is the center bar here on the casino floor. That was packed last night. Alright, continuing on around the right side. Restrooms on the right here, as well as Emporia. That's a hotel gift shop. A quick look in. Sundries, merchandise, beverages. Right past that, you're going to find the entrance to the Palazzo Theater. Right here, and then right next to the Palazzo Theater is the Grand Lux Cafe. They do have a Grand Lux Cafe at both Venetian and Palazzo. Over at Venetian, I believe it's open 24 hours. Here at Palazzo, it's only open, I say only, it's only open until 2 a.m. 6 a.m. until 2 a.m. Breakfast all day, I do believe, and a huge menu. Never have had the chance to eat there, but perhaps one day. Alright, we're back in the corner, emergency exit only over there. Let's head back out, stick to the right side. right here is Mott 32. This is Chinese fine dining, very highly regarded. Again, have not had the chance to eat there, but that's definitely on my bucket list. I would love to try that. Right around Mott 32, in the corner, we've got one of these gaming arenas. You can play simulated table games back here. Right next to that, Hassalan. That is Israeli cuisine. Relatively new, I believe. Then past that, this is Miznan, Mediterranean street food. Then these escalators take you out here to Sands Avenue. That's the footbridge across to Wynn and Encore. All right, let's get back into the casino and stick to the right. Now, undoubtedly, at this property, you are going to get lost. They do have these touchscreen maps around a lot of different places. That way, if you do get lost, you can find your way back around. Lots of slots, very few, I will say, very few of them are old school. Here's a bank. These are about the only ones in here. For the most part, they're all the new machines. There are a lot of slots, they're tightly packed. A lot of these casinos after COVID, they really started spacing out the slot machines. They are pretty tightly bunched in here, and the same thing over at Venetian. All right, we're back around to where we first came into the casino, so let's head upstairs and show you the Grand Canal shops, or at least the Palazzo side of them. Escalator for the Grand Canal shops here is right off the Palazzo lobby. Very easy to get to, but once you're inside the Grand Canal shops, if you've been in here before, you know it's very easy to get lost. When you get to the top of the escalator, I'm going to go left and show you a couple of things to note. Right over here is Flight Club Social Darts. You've probably seen this before. This is really cool. We tried to go in here and play some darts and grab a bite to eat on Thursday night. We got there just after 10 and the kitchen had closed, so we were starving. And we kind of panicked when we came over here to Grimaldi's. This is a New York pizza joint. It was pretty good. It wasn't great, but it was fine. Continuing on. Here on the Palazzo side, these shops are predominantly high-end. You've got Louis Vuitton, all of the high-end brands. This upside-down boat over here on my left is Sushi Samba. Straight ahead, Camus Ultra Karaoke. Right next to that, the X-Pot. We're up here on level 2 now in the Grand Canal shops, like I said, and here's the entrance to the Palazzo Tower elevators once again. Elevators on each level that go up to the hotel tower. The pool is actually up on level 3, and if you want to see what the pool looks like, check out our Palazzo Experience video. We had a great pool day out there at the Palazzo pool deck. If you're staying at Venetian or Palazzo, you can use both pools, and they are connected outdoors. Great pool decks. Highly recommend. Now here's something interesting. They're building out a new poker room at the Venetian here in the Grand Canal shops. It's totally separate from the casino. It's going to be upstairs. Interesting concept, having the poker room completely away from the casino, but I guess you got to just put it wherever you can fit it. Again, high-end shopping here in this part of the Grand Canal shops. Kate Spade, Louis Vuitton. As you can see, we are now directly above the Love Waterfall and the gondola exhibit. Beautiful views up here. All right, let's keep going a little bit deeper into the Grand Canal shops until we get to the Venetian side, and then I'll turn back around. We'll come back to the casino and wrap this up. On our right here, the entrance to Atomic Saloon. That's a Spiegelworld show. It's actually on upstairs from here, up these escalators. Terrific show. We saw that a couple of years ago. Would love to see it again, but it is pricey. I think depending on where you sit, tickets for two to see that is going to be about $400. It's pretty expensive. It's hilarious, but again, be prepared to open your wallet. And now we're into the main part of the Grand Canal shops, and this is where the Venetian really begins. You see the end of the canal here. Again, I'm not going to go that way because that's really part of the Venetian, and I'm going to show you that in a different video. So let's turn around, take you right back down through the middle of the casino, and then we'll wrap this up. As I said, we have a separate Palazzo experience video out there on the channel. If you want to see what it's like to stay at the Palazzo in 2024, be sure and check out that video. We have had a fantastic stay. Would highly recommend, if you're willing to spend the cash. It is a little bit pricey to stay here at Venetian and Palazzo, but I think definitely worth it. We're going to go right here through the table games. I will mention table minimums here yesterday on a Friday were $25 across the board. Blackjack scene was pretty bleak. 6 to 5 blackjack at every price point, including $50, which is pretty crazy to me. So if you're a purist on blackjack, you don't want to play here probably. And directly in front there is Electra Cocktail Lounge. That's a very cool cocktail lounge. It has almost like a club atmosphere. And we're back to the end of the casino. Hey, that's it for this one, guys. Thanks as always for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you found this video informative or maybe even a little bit entertaining, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Also subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Go out there and check out our channel playlist. We have a ton of these walkthroughs on the channel. I really enjoy doing these, and you guys seem to enjoy watching them. Again, thanks for watching. We'll see you in that next video because there's always more for us to show you on Show Me Vegas.